Hello, this is Jeanette Gazella, and I'm going to show you some basics on how to use LinkedIn. So this is my home page, and I'm going to show you how to edit your profile. So if you click on this scroll down menu and if you just click on profile, you're going to see what everybody else sees when they go to your page. But if you click on edit, then you'll see that there are these little edit pencils for every area. So we're going to go through some of these. So first of all, the title. Now, when you're filling in your profile, instead of using the default owner, which is what usually comes up under the title, type in keywords that describe you. So as you can see here, I have mentoring life coaches to successful businesses, and also founder of my association and published author. So you can say things like that in there. And this here is for the location and the industry. And for those, they're pull-down menus, as you can see here. So then the next area is, this right here is the link to this page. So if you want to send someone to your LinkedIn page, this is the link that you should use. And here we have edit contact information. So if you click on that, let me show you something really nifty here. So first of all, you have the email that's listed for your LinkedIn. You have phone number, you can put your address in there, your Twitter handle, and then websites. We want to go down here and look at websites. Now, the default for these, let's just click on this, is set to personal website or company website. But here, if you choose other down here, then this opens up here, and you can put keywords in here instead of personal website or company website. So, for example, I have for my coaching site, and then you put your URL in here, I have business mindset training, and I'm going to change this. So this is my Facebook page, Life Coaching Tips, and then my association, Life Coaches Association. So then when you save that, you'll see that that's going to come up on my profile instead of just listing personal or company website. So then the next area is your summary. Now here you can create a much longer version of a description, but this still has a word limit, so you'll have to be careful with that. You can have a short bio and use keyword phrases when describing your services. And be sure to include something about your opt-in gift and a link to it. So here I have a summary of some of my past jobs: web designer, spiritual life coach, and then here I have my link to my freebie. And same thing with the association. Have a little blurb about that, and then where they can get some free stuff. And you can also list your specialties. So for me, I have marketing consultant and life coach support. And then the other thing that you can put in here is videos. So if you click on this little icon right here, add link or upload a file, and you can add a link, as it says here, to a video, an image, document, or anything else. And here you can upload a video, same thing. So that's what I did here. I have 2 videos, and again, I can edit them if I want. And then I have 3 blog posts. So those were all just links that I added. So when you click on add a link, it comes down here and you put the link in, and then if there's a picture or something, that will appear like one of these. So that's how you do that. And next section is experience. So here you put your positions that you've had experience in. So your current one. And again, you can, with this little icon here, you can add videos or blog posts. So that's what I've done here. And doing that, you're going to be able to doing that, you're going to be able to sorry about that, hit the wrong button. You'll be able again to add different videos for your different positions. So like here I have my coaching position and some videos for that. So all of these can be edited. You can put your certifications right here. And volunteer experience, publications. So here would be books. And here's the add button if you want to add one. And when you do that, you'll just be able to fill in all of these spaces. So title, publisher, published date, URL, so they can go to see it, the author, and then a description. Okay. And then sprinkled throughout this will be recommendations. So like here, 24 recommendations. So so I collected recommendations, and right here you can see where they are. So this can be edited if you want. So I have 30 different recommendations. And then it also lists your groups. So I have groups and who you're following. Okay. So now let's go to groups. Drink of water. Okay. Now for groups, you can have up to 50 groups. So you see here, right here, it tells you how many groups you have. So I have 46 groups. And when you, the way to find groups is to go to interests and then click on groups, which I've done. And it just shows the top row here. But if you click right here, view more, it will show you all of your groups. So let me show you how to join a group. So here we have a group that someone sent me, thought I might like to join it. And so if you click here, when you join a group, you see what it says here. Other members will be able to see your profile and message you. So, of course, that's the valuable thing about this, is that you can message people in the group. So I'm going to click on this, and then I'll show you what happens after you join the group. Is, okay, this one automatically lets you come in. and you can adjust your settings here. So let me just show you this. You go right here, you can adjust your settings. So the default is that you're going to get a daily digest of all the activity in the group, and that's can be a little hairy. So you want to uncheck that, and then you also, well, or you can change the frequency. So you can either have daily or weekly. I don't have any because I go and look when I have time. Announcements. So here you can allow the group manager to send an email. They're allowed to send you 1 email a week. And I just keep that on because I don't really get that many. Member messages, allow members of this group to send me messages. So I want that. And you save the changes. Oh, and up here, display the group logo on your profile. Yes, I think everybody wants to see what group you're in, and it looks nicer to have the logos. And then here is if you want to leave a group, like if you're not using it, or if you want to join another one and you already have 50, you're going to have to leave one in order to get into another one. So that's how you get into a group. Now I'm going to show you how to send messages to people in the group. So what you want to do when you're in a group is connect with people. So the default is on the discussion page, and this is where all the discussions are. And right here, if you click on it, you put a title in here. So like this great new book out would be in the title. And then here you would add more details, and that would be something about it and the link. And then this is what the discussion will look like when you post it and share it. Now we're going to go to members. So here you can see also how many members there are. And if you want to go back to the settings, you click on this I button right here. Okay. And now we're going to go to members. Wait for LinkedIn. It's a little slow sometimes. All right, that doesn't seem to work. All right, so we'll go find another group. Let's go to this one. So click on members. You can also do a search for members. That's what that is. And then you'll see they'll start with you, and then they list all of your first line people who you're already connected with. So what you want to do is go down a little ways. So let's go to page 10 here and see how far we have to go. Okay, so these are the second areas. So so you can connect with the second level people and make them a first level person. So let's just do that. So here's a spiritual entrepreneur, business coach. Okay, I'd like to connect with her. So you can either click on their name, or you can click right here, connect. So we're going to click on connect. And what appears is, how do you know Allison? So you can click these different things. So if you click on groups and choose a group, then that will automatically help you connect with her. So then you want to put a nice little personal message in here. Hello, Allison. I see that you fellow business coach, and then the rest of it will be the same. Now you can copy this and put it on a text thing so that you can do more than one of these at a time. So then you click here to send the invitation. Okay, and then she'll see it and, whoops, let's see, how do you know it? Okay, so now they're asking, so LinkedIn is always changing things. So now they're saying that they want to know how you know her. So we'll click on colleague, and we'll choose company. Okay, so now let's try it. There we go. Okay, invitation to Allison sent. Okay, and then it defaults to other people you might know, but we're going to go back to that group. And I'm going to show you a way to do it if you're not in the first or second tier of a member. So if we go to members again, and we go down to page 25, and these are still second tier. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, I know that this one, if I go to the last page, these people are not in my first or second. So you see there's no little thing that says first or second, and that's all that they show you. So let's find somebody in here that I'd like to connect with. And if you're looking for people to connect with, of course you want to look for people that are potential clients or colleagues, either way. Now my potential clients are coaches, so I'm always looking for someone who lists themselves as a coach. So here's a senior project manager coaching, senior coach, Netherlands, okay. I could connect with her, or I could go back one or two and see if there's someone that's more appropriate. I mainly try to connect with people in the United States just because it's easier. Okay, so these are all second tier. Let's just try to find someone. Okay, here we go. All right, let's connect with this lady here. She's a program coach in Chile. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Okay, so let's just, I'll show you the other way to do this. So if you don't know them, you're not going to be able to connect here. So what you want to do is go back, click on this, connect. And now you notice that the group is not listed, and it looks like it doesn't matter anyway now. It used to be that that's all you needed to do to connect with them. So now you're going to have to go to colleague and choose, one of your professions. And then I'm going to add my little copy, And I see that you're a fellow coach. She may not be a business coach. And I'd like to add you to my professional network on LinkedIn. And send that invitation. Okay, so that's how you send invitations to people that you know. Now, if you want to send a connection message, you're going to lists all of your connections here. And so so up at the top here, it looks like it has the things that you could say something about, like, okay, she's having a work anniversary, Tina Gaines. Okay, Bernadette Doyle is having a work anniversary. Right? But here we can go down and find someone that we want to send a message to. And here's someone that I know, Judith Wenzel. So we'll send a message. And one nice thing you can do when these things come up here, does Judith Wenzel have these skills or expertise? So if you know her, you can endorse her. So I know her. I know she does coaching, public speaking, life coaching, personal development, and marketing. So I'm going to endorse her on all of those. And that'll show up on her site. Now you can get carried away with this because they're just going to keep bringing up more people until you finally click the X. But here we go. Okay, send a message. So you've got all of these pull downs. We're just going to click on send a message. And you put your subject in, you put your text in, and then click send the message. So that's how you do that. Now let's just try and see if you can do that to a secondary person. So we'll go there. And I'll just show you what happens when you click on a secondary person. Oops, all right, LinkedIn's having a problem. Go back. So try this again. Oh, let's just click here, send message. Okay, so you can send messages to your first and second subject. You can even include others on this, okay? All right. So that's the basics of getting to know LinkedIn. And so one little tip is that when I'm going to LinkedIn and I want to take a look at my different groups and see what's going on in the groups, look on discussions, and see if there's something I want to contribute. You go through here and find something that you want to take a look into. And people share different things. So for example, you could click on one of these, and what I do is I go and I read what their blog post was about, and they'll usually give you a link. Check this article out. You go and check out the article. You read it, and then you go back and make a comment. Click on comment right there, and add your comment. If you don't want to be notified for each comment on this, then you would uncheck that so that you don't get those emails every time someone comments on this particular one. But if it's your own discussion and you're answering someone who made a comment, I like to keep this checked so that I know who is commenting on my discussions. Now, another thing that I just want to show you in groups before I wrap this up is that you can also, you see here where you have your picture and your activity. If you click on this, you can go in and see what you've put on there. So let's say I don't remember whether I shared a discussion, like my last blog post or something. So this will list the discussions that I've started. So it just says on here all the ones that I've shared recently. And if you need to see more, you click Show More Items. So that's just another nice feature of LinkedIn groups. So this is one reason why I prefer LinkedIn over Facebook, is because in a Facebook file, you can make a comment and never find it again in a group, because it just goes in through the algorithm, and there isn't that little your activity button like we have on LinkedIn. So this button here I think is very important to help keep track of what you're doing in your groups. Okay, so I think that's all for today, and I hope that helps you get more familiar with how to use LinkedIn, how to connect with people on LinkedIn, how to join groups on LinkedIn, and how to send members messages. Thanks for listening.